right, so we are back to talk about the Ecomobl Telum electric mountain board. So I've gotten to have a few sessions under my belt. Took it riding. The first run was a very mild BMX track, and the board performed great. I rode it in power mode 3 and brake mode 2. Was very easy to control. The acceleration was not, it's plenty of torque, but there was a nice, it wasn't too sensitive with the thumb control. The braking was even better. Really like that. That's the mode that it just was set on. So took it riding, then took it for some downhill and uphill trail riding. The weight of the board made it very stable for downhill. This board is quite heavy, and with the 18-inch trucks, it had a very stable ride. However, it still handles the turning that like a pump track, berms and rollers. So it's a really good feel. A couple of things that I didn't mention in the unboxing video. The board did come pre-drilled for both goofy and regular foot setups. So that was nice. I didn't have to drill any holes into the deck. One of the things though that I discovered is the hardware for the battery box had bolts sticking out at the bottom. So I was able to reverse the hardware, so now it's a much more flush surface on the bottom. The board has taken a little bit of abuse from hitting the top of roller sections at the BMX tracks, but just minor scratches and scrapes. The board's holding up well. Even the battery box has some good scratches, and on the trail riding, sometimes it takes some getting used to being able to ride an electric mountain board up steep terrain, and that's probably one of the more challenging aspects of riding the board. You definitely have to put a lot of weight on your rear foot, especially on the two-wheel drive board. It's rear wheel drive, so in order to have the proper traction, you actually have to lean backwards while you're going uphill, and it feels like the opposite of what you want to do is like lean forward while you're going uphill. But in order to get proper traction, I'd say definitely 70 to 80% weight on the rear foot gives that traction needed. So also a lower stance keeps your center of gravity and the balance with that much weight. So you definitely want to get close to the board. A lot of weight. For me, I rested my elbow right above my back leg in the uphill climbs. That stance worked quite well. I did have to put it into a higher power mode for the uphill climbing. So I moved it into power 4, and I was able to climb a mile-long steep incline without a problem. So the board's performing better than I even expected. The solid tires really handled, there was a lot of rocks and rough terrain, ruts, tree roots, plenty of obstacles on the trails that I've rode. You may have seen a couple of the ride videos on my YouTube channel. If not, take a look at Be Dirthead. And so the solid tires performed great. I haven't compared the weight version, but right now I'm liking the feel of the solid, quite heavy board. I'm used to riding, non-electric mountain boards, so this is a new experience, and overall, very happy with the cost. I purchased this board. This is not, someone loaning it to me or giving it to me. So for $2,000, it's quite a bit. The Ecomobl has entry-level mountain board, electric mountain board called the Ripper. It has similar components. The main difference is the deck. So this one has a carbon fiber deck compared to the wood deck that comes on the Ripper. If the price point, is a consideration, then I'm sure that board performs very similar. However, I did really enjoy the flex of this carbon deck because I went down such rough terrain and it felt pretty smooth. So overall, I would give it 5 stars out of 5. Definitely, it looks great. The board performs, just as I had hoped, and I will continue to do ride videos, show more of sessioning, and if you get a chance, subscribe to my page. If you like the videos, hit the like button, and greatly appreciate it.